The Goodwood Festival of Speed continues to be a platform for the launches of automotive history-making events, and Lamborghini has grabbed headlines with the launch of the all-new Temerario GT3. The Temerario GT3 represents the first racing car constructed on the platform of the replacement for the Huracán, and it is a car built from scratch with motorsport in its blood. With its racing debut scheduled for the 12 Hours of Sebring in March 2026, this GT3 automobile signals the start of a new era for the Marque's motorsport program. Visually and technically, the Temerario GT3 captures the spirit of Italian performance and design excellence. Crafted entirely at Lamborghini's Sant'Agata Bolognese headquarters, it is the first race car from the brand to be fully designed, developed, and constructed in-house. This approach has enabled a seamless integration of motorsport-oriented engineering, starting from the vehicle's earliest design phases. The exterior reflects a strong focus on aerodynamics, stability, and track-optimized functionality. The carbon composite bodywork, which was developed collaboratively between Lamborghini Centro Steel and Squadra Corse, is strongly connected with the road car, but with some major enhancements. The front splitter catches on to the front, supplemented by spacious flicks, redesigned air intakes, vented hood, and centrally running light bar. All these function together to better channel airflow and maximize downforce for fast laps at elevated speeds. Pursuing along the flanks, the GT3 features ventilated fenders and light windows to help cool the brakes and slice through aerodynamic resistance. Aggressive lined side skirts direct airflow well along the body, with 18-inch racing wheels supplied by Ronal AG, contributing to lightweight strength for high-tolerance tracks. Visual language is clearly that of a track car, one which does little to obfuscate the desired application. At the rear, functionality over subtlety. A massive rear diffuser dominates the lower half, sculpted out to draw air with utmost efficiency from beneath the car. Over it, a larger fixed spoiler and menacing rear wing provide additional downforce, essential to maintain the vehicle on the road at high speeds. Every design decision speaks of one overriding intention: racing dominance. Though interior photos have not yet surfaced, the cabin is no less tailored. Among the best features are a redesigned steering wheel, constructed in conjunction with championship drivers, revised switchgear with graphically refined controls, and a new data logging system. Improvements to onboard electronics and control software offer drivers increased reliability and customization, essential to race day smoothness. Beneath its aggressive bodywork, the Temerario GT3 this differs from the road-going variant as it has been thoroughly re-engineered for racing duty. It has also been heavily lightened with the removal of hybrid-related components and simplification of structural elements. They are also easier to swap out quickly in the pits, particularly the subframes, a consideration in endurance racing. Perhaps the most important performance upgrade is to the suspension system. The GT3 employs race-oriented hardware, including new 6-way adjustable dampers borrowed from KW. Supporting these are a wider track and longer wheelbase than the Huracán GT3 Evo 2. All of these upgrades improve the car's cornering ability, tire response, and overall chassis balance, giving it a more stable and responsive platform for racing duty. Beneath the bonnet of the Temerario GT3 is a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine. The racing car's engine is quite different from the architecture of its road-going equivalent. No plug-in hybrid components and front-mounted electric motor for this one, to comply with GT3 racing rules. Rather are tiny turbochargers, an airbox specially redesigned, and a Capristo racing exhaust system. A revised ECU guarantees the motor produces sustained, high-level performance across a greater rev range, a requirement for endurance racing in which power delivery needs to be both predictable and reliable. These mechanical improvements come with an output reduction. Racing regulations mandate a reduction from the production model's 789 horsepower to 542 horsepower for the GT3 version. Relative to the combined total output of 907 horsepower that the plug-in hybrid model of the street-legal Temerario has, the power reduction is even larger. Nevertheless, peak figures for performance characteristics and weight are optimized so that the GT3 exudes authority and dominance on the racing circuit. Higher sophistication can further be observed in the refueled system, which has been redesigned. It is streamlined to allow for quicker pit stops and comprises a new radar-optimized fuel tank, together with a new high-precision sensor. This allows teams to monitor fuel levels more accurately, crucial in strategic planning for races, especially in endurance events. Behind this ambitious project lies a legacy of success. The predecessor to the Temerario GT3 achieved an extraordinary track record, claiming 96 championships and exceeding 200 units in sales. Lamborghini's racing division now faces the challenge of not only matching, but surpassing those achievements with this next-generation contender. While the Temerario GT3 continues to undergo final development, expectations surrounding its capabilities are already high. Designed with precision, engineered for victory, and infused with the racing spirit that defines Lamborghini's Squadra course, the GT3 is poised to set new benchmarks in global GT racing. The date has been set for the 2026 season, and attention now turns to Sebring, where the Lamborghini Temerario GT3 will be put through its paces for the first time by the world's greatest drivers. Engineered in-house specifically to master the racing circuit, it not only promises to continue the legacy of its ancestor, but signal the start of a new motorsport dynasty forged in the heart of Italy.